Hello guys, I'm Shawnthebro, and I'm back with this new commentary. I'm trying to think what were some of the questions that were asked. This is going to be a very close match. I won't talk much about the game though. I'll try to answer some of the questions that were on the video and I got inboxed from yesterday. So, the first question I want to go over, that guy's Loomis by the way. The first question I want to go over is, are there more characters than the ones you see on the select screen? And I don't have an answer to that. I know there are more, considering if you put any pre-order bonus characters or Jungle Tie or Emergence Era Baird, which is Aftermath Baird, if you put any of them in, they appear later. And somebody said Onyx Guards were from the VIP pass. Now, I didn't play before. I bought the VIP pass before the game came out, so I don't know. I started with them. I thought you started with them. So if you don't have them, then most likely you have to buy the VIP pass, because I didn't do anything to unlock them besides buy the pass. So yes, there are more characters than are seen. However, if you're saying more characters as in the car mines and such, I can't tell you that because I don't know. I would assume maybe Clay would be in it, only because Aftermath has Clay, which is part of the campaign. I doubt they would just completely leave it out, but it doesn't look like it. But I would definitely say that there's a possibility. I'm going to give up on the option until a few days from now. Now people have probably already gotten every achievement. I mean, I've seen people who were level 50 already. So I'm not, well, not every achievement, like the 3 re-ups and everything, but I'm saying all the campaigns and all the declassified missions. So, I mean, if there are, we'll probably figure it out pretty soon. That's about as much as I can say because I don't know much more on the subject. I'll tell you once I figure it out, but as of now, that's as far as I can go. Another question that was asked was, can medals of kills be earned in the campaign? And that is, the answer to that is yes, they can be. Almost every medal and ribbon can be earned in campaign survival, overrun, or team deathmatch, free-for-all, or domination. The only ones that can't are level specific or game type specific, map specific. I don't know if there's any map specific, but you get my point. You can the only ones you can't get are ones that you have to be on a certain game mode to get. If it just says get kills with the Lancer, you can get it in anything. If it just says get kills, get executions, anything, headshots, anything. So honestly, yes, you can get most of the things on any game type that you want, which I thought was really cool. I honestly don't know if there are ones like the All Fathers, Onyx, where you have to play so many games of every type, or so many games of just a certain type. I honestly haven't looked that hard, so there's a possibility that if you're going to get some Onyx medals, maybe them all, if you want to do the Seriously 3.0 or Seriously 4.0. I honestly think it would be a good idea, kind of just fun, because I enjoy going for that stuff. Like I can enjoy going for achievements. It just adds extra fun to the game. It's not an achievement too, but if you just play for fun, then you'll probably get there eventually anyway. So to answer your question, yes, there are. Yes, you can get medals in any game mode, campaign as you stated, but yes, in any game mode really. Big achievements can be earned in private, which was probably assumed since you could in Gears of War 3. But I wanted to point that out there because they could have taken that out if they wanted to, but they didn't, which is good. And then one last comment. It wasn't a question, but I wanted to go over. Somebody said that there weren't nearly enough characters. They convinced them to buy the game. And I understand that. If that's your decision, that's fine. But each character can have, I don't know, I would say 20 some armor skins. Maybe slightly less, 18 something. So yeah, there's not that many characters, but it's made up for in the armor skin customization, because basically you can have hundreds of different varieties of people. So I agree that there's a low amount, but I think they've made it a low amount because of the armor skins, which in my opinion is definitely a fair trade. So I would let it slide. That there's not a lot of characters. Gonna get it out there. I wouldn't just give up on buying the game. If you like Gears, you should like this. People are saying, "Oh, look, it's the next Call of Duty," and I'm not saying that it feels 100% like Gears, but it doesn't feel that much different, especially if you do the campaign and survival, and a little bit of Overrun, because Locust, obviously, are back. You can do executions in Overrun and survival, but only the beatdown, which is still cool. But in campaign, you can do the weapon executions. You can have meat shields. You can do bag and tags. So it still feels much like Gears. You can still throw the grenade over your, you can still whirl the grenade around, whatever that's actually called. I know you're not cooking it there, but you don't have to just throw it over your head if you don't want. So for all the people that were saying it was not like Gears, I agree in a way, but I really don't think that's wrong. And by the way, I like that double right now that you just saw right now. I mean, thinking of other topics. The only other message I got was answered, but in case any other people need to know, how many things are bought. Most of the stuff that in the game, skin wise, is bought. I had the exact amount when I responded to the message. I don't know the exact amount. I'd say more than half, but you can get lots of weapons, lots of skins for weapons from prize boxes, and then you can buy them. And then there's a decent amount to be earned if you are a completionist and you're trying to get everything. I know you'd probably have the game by now, or you probably would have looked at the skins, but in case you haven't, quick heads up, you're gonna want to play the special event this week if you have it. It'll get you Team Pulse, which is a great skin. It's only available during the launch week, and it's very easy to miss. My friend knew nothing about it, and I was just looking through the skins, and I saw that it said that, so obviously we then played it. It's very fun too, but it's an easy thing to miss because you may not want to play the special event just because you're new to the Gears and you're just enjoying multiplayer. So that's just a heads up. I think I answered everything, and I know I haven't talked much about the game, but I wanted to get all those out there because I answered them, but I don't know how well I answered them in the comments. Not that I thought I did a bad job or that I was being lazy, but I just think sometimes it's easier to hear it than to see it, and sometimes it's easier to see it than to hear it. So hopefully all your questions are answered. I'll talk a little bit about the game now. So obviously Domination, close match as I've stated. It's going to be very close. As of right now, you see they have a pretty decent lead going on. Not too bad, but something. It doesn't look like we have too much of a chance. I mean, that's really That's as much as I have to say about that. But we will win, obviously, because I'm uploading this. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm just looking at the score right now as I talk about this, because I forgot exactly how it happened. Then I remembered we overtake them and then they overtake us. So I was basically going to say that we had no chance, but then that was pretty stupid because obviously we passed them at one point. But it's just funny because I wasn't even expecting to win, and then I was just going for the hill for more points, and at the end we just catch them, and it's all of this misfortune. I won't spoil it because obviously you probably want to see what happens. It's actually pretty funny. You'll see it in literally a minute, maybe not that long. I think I die one more time or I just come back this route, whatever happens, but then that's when it takes place.
Capturing the objective.
So I'm like, alright, well we're not gonna win if we have 1 and they have 2. So I capture this, I go for C. Yes, go, and I just try to ignore everyone and run by, but of course they gotta be as obnoxious as possible and run in front of everyone. So let's take care of them. They're getting up there. They're about to win. So we took every position here, and that guy was so awesome to get a double kill that we're just gonna pass him right here. And that's just terrible. I mean, I don't know if you think that's as funny as I do, but that's just embarrassing. I also got a message afterward, which I didn't record. I still have it for proof, but he was just mad. It was just a voice message complaining about the game. If you want to hear it, just send me a message. I can send it to you. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope I answered all your questions, and I will see you in the next episode.